The Lord says the change in Zimbabwe must begin to be prayed for, because the judiciary will be the stone. Focus on the judiciary. That's what the Lord says. The next coming election in Zimbabwe, it is an election of a court. It is all about praying for one man in a court to hear the Spirit of the Lord. For this time around, even the military of Zimbabwe will agree to freedom. For the Lord says, do not despise the current president of Zimbabwe. Though on the outside he looks as what they would say, described as a mean and a difficult man. But the Lord says, even the heart of Pharaoh will be softened. For in this season, the change that is coming in that nation, because this current president in Zimbabwe will even be betrayed. And the Lord says, where have you ever seen a president suddenly changing and supporting those who are on the other side? And God is saying to me, as that begins to happen, there will be a sound of joy in Zimbabwe. But the Lord has not forgotten. As I hear the sound of the melody, the Lord is saying to me, Zimbabwe, corruption in your church is too much. The witchcraft in the church of Zimbabwe. The Lord says to me that God is not happy with the state of the church of Zimbabwe. A church which has stand for that which the Lord has spoken against. God says, I will enter Zimbabwe and even clean the church. And as I begin to even clean the church in Zimbabwe, I will raise a remnant. For indeed Zimbabwe is a blessed country. The Lord says, I will show you now the blessing. I will indeed show you the blessing. Zimbabwe, you are not forsaken, neither have you been forgotten. As we are praying for this nation of Zimbabwe, especially, I want you to do so. It is for a reason. Because it will be a blessing to you, a blessing to your children, and a blessing to the next generation. Stand up where you are. Begin to pray for Zimbabwe.
So basically, listening from this prophecy, you can actually see that the problem we now have with the men of God is that they don't give the specific details. Who is this opposition leader who is going to be supported by the president, and how? Although he mentions about the judiciary, he mentions about making sure that people pray for the judiciary to do the right thing. I believe that if that is so, it means maybe, as Chief Justice Malaba is on that chair, to serve President Emerson Mnangagwa's interests as his term was extended. Maybe it makes sense, but the question is that opposition not Monzora or what, and how is it going to affect the people of Zimbabwe? Because you can actually see that right now, prophets just gives prophecies without explaining who is this opposition leader. And I believe we now need prophets who are direct to the point, who actually speak and tell the real truth. When we are talking about this, we are talking about this person. This is the next leader. This is not the right time to continue speaking in riddles when you are indeed told who the next president is. So this is my opinion. This is what I think. I don't know what you think about this prophecy. Yeah, can it work for President Mnangagwa to actually support Nelson Chamisa? And if you look at what happened in Kenya, Raila Odinga was supported by the sitting president, and it compromised the integrity of Raila Odinga to an extent where people who hated Uhuru Kenyatta ended up voting for William Ruto, even if they were supporting Baba Raila Odinga. And does that not compromise the people of Zimbabwe? So people of Zimbabwe must not relax. People of Zimbabwe must register to vote. People of Zimbabwe must focus on voting for the MPs and for the councillors. And indeed, that is how our change is going to come. This is my opinion. I don't know what you think. In the comment section, let us have a conversation. Tell me, what do you think? Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for your support. Gatsangane in other episodes and other programs.